and the home of the brave.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Raptors. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Dick in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, MP out there with Embiid. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's George. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
For three, Barrett. Rebound by Joel Embiid. MP outside. Outside, George. Pass to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The drive by MP. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by MP. Maxey's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Philadelphia. Quickly finds Barrett. Connects in the foul line jumper.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
MP passes to Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey. And good that time.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Dick against George. Dick can't get it to go.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
The drive by MP. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
Here's Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Grimes. And Barrett gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Maxey. He had 25 points last game. Shoots from the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Maxey's got his third bucket of the night.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Pass to Barrett. Shoots the three. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. The 76ers leading. MP passes to Maxey. And the three ball is good. Maxey's got 10.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the three of his own.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Out to Barrett. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
MP passes to Embiid. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Raptors trail by 5. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you, Kevin.
Right, Allie, we thank you for that. And here's George for three. Pass to Grimes. MP with a screen on Barrett. Grimes with the bucket.
Flashing some of his passing potential. MP with the dime.
Here's Dick. Still scoreless. Barnes passes to Dick. And here is Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by MP. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
Here's Dick. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. From past the arc, Dick can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 6. Sinks the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Barnes looking around. They need this, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
MP with a screen on Barrett. Grimes with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Barrett. To the middle. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Powerful finish. Jakob not taking any chances in tight.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And here are the Raptors now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Barrett kicks to Barnes, and the rejection by MP. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Barrett uses the glass to finish the layup. Barrett's got 16 points.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Quickly against Maxey. And MP throws it down.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Raptors trail by 19. Onside, Barrett. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Barnes. Right side, Barrett. And again, no good by Toronto. Now the 76ers with it. Maxey on the wing. Outside for George. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Kelly Oubre comes in for George. And it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. Pass to Barrett. Barnes against MP. They can't stop the run with that one. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's Barnes. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
Teams are realizing you have to account for MP on that defensive end, especially when you're going up near the hoop.
A three from Barnes.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Inside, here's Drummond. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Barrett for three, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
Pass to Battle. MP against Barnes. Here's Shed. A three. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Shed. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three. Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. 46 seconds left in the first. Here's Battle. Pass to Shed. Barnes kicks to Barrett. No good on the triple. Edgecombe with it. Picked up by Barrett. And Drummond throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. The kick out to Barnes. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Philadelphia with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MP out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Battle. Nothing on the board. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Murray Boyle. The Raptors need to get a shot on him. Shed, that's good.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
The drive by MP. Kicks it out to Maxey. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
To the inside, and stolen by Drummond. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Guys?
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Toronto shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass to Battle. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Battle, covered by Oubre. Here's Murray Boyle. Good defense by MP. And so, MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Toronto with the ball, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Here's Battle, covered by Oubre. Tries it from 19, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The shot missing. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Atlanta Hawks. In general, RJ, how would you describe Kelly Oubre's value to a franchise?
We know what Oubre provides a team. He's a versatile player who adds length. When he's aggressive on the offensive end, his slashing and movement can cause problems.
And here's Maxey outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movements.
Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. And the drought. And the rejection by MP. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid comes in for Drummond. And it's Paul George in for Kelly Oubre. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Quickly the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Misses from short range. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Embiid inside the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Quickly. Back to Barnes. And the rejection by MP. And he's able to get it back. Here's Shed. Puts up a 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight. MP kicks to Maxey. MP sends the screen for Maxey. On the wing, MP. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Shed. Over in the corner, Barnes. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Mercy. Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
To the left side wing. Back to MP. And here's George. MP dishes to George. The 76ers another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Here's Kendall. And MP throws it down hard.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Pass to Shed. And here's Barnes for three. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Barnes, an all-around threat, a good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers. Jared McCain comes in for Maxey. The Raptors also with a sub. Bertles checked in, and the first one drops. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Pass to Shed. Misses the three. Now Grimes. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Shed. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that one's good, George.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Dick with it. Still without a basket. Barnes outside. And the rejection by MP.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Drains the three-pointer.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dick, that's good.
And now it's Dick knocking down a three of his own. Brady ready to answer.
The three from George. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Dick. Back to Barnes. Over MP. Barnes can't get it to go.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The three from MP. It's rebounded by Dick. The Raptors shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass. Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Now, here's MP. He's got 25. Kept alive, and Embiid throws it down.
Hammering the offensive glass, Embiid putting that big size to use.
And Toronto has possession, and this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
And the 76ers making a change here. Watford's checked in. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors. And MP throws it down.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for Toronto. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Here's Philadelphia. The drive by MP. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Dick in the corner. Outside Barrett. Knocks down the three ball. Barrett's got 22 points.
And this is Barrett at his best, looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's quickly. Scoreless thus far. Barnes, screen on George. Pass to Pirtle. Now Barnes. No good from outside.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really, right from the...
And again, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. Now, MP, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. The three from MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
27 seconds left here in the second. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett to end the run again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protect and another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights.
And this is what we love about MP. As much as the spotlight seems to find him, he's always looking for his teammates.
And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, I think for the Raptors, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more prepared to guard the three-point line, but that hasn't been the case. Thank you for being with us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And checking out the group for Darko Rojakovic to start the second half. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Dick in at the 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Quickly finds Pirtle. Now Barrett. Pass to Barnes. A 3 ball. And the rejection by MP.
Raptors ball.
Inside the three-point line. MP kicks to George.
He's putting on a clinic in team basketball, and the fans showing their love.
He's tallied the most assists in a single game in team history. Here's Quickly. He has yet to score. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Barrett. He's guarded by Grimes. And the Raptors miss again.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
The layup missed.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Special move from a very versatile Scotty Barnes.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Barrett, wide open, he fires. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And George with the stuff.
When BG catches fire, few things can put him out. We've seen him go off tonight.
Acted quickly. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Outside, Barrett takes a three, and the rejection by MP.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. Great showing for him last season, putting up about 26 points per, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Embiid, good, and the assist goes to Embiid. Embiid's got 8 points.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Now Grimes jacks up a 3, and Tyrese Maxey with the 3. Maxey's got 35.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Quickly looking it over. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
To the paint. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Barrett. 6 points for Jakob Pirtle.
That's where he's going to do his damage. Jakob is a beast inside.
MP finds Maxey. On the wing, MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
There's the pick for 3, Barrett. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Pass to Maxey. Back to MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Toronto shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Tick in the corner. Barrett setting a pick for Dick. And it's MP with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Nailed from three-point land.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Guys, back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Quickly finds Pirtle. Barnes up top, over MP, and the rejection by MP. Shot clock at 6, and there's going to be a foul. He definitely made. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play is under review.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly.
And another assist for him.
Well, he's now tied for third all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible.
And to notch 28 assists in a single game, it's something you just don't see anymore. He's among the greats now, and this has been a performance of a lifetime.
MP kicks to Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Another possession, another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer a good look.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game.
Well, Porter had been alone for second most assists in a game at 29, but that's not the case anymore. And
another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down.
Well, you look at the 30 assists for him. He's matched Skiles' mark from 1990, and it's been a true team effort as he can't do it without his teammates knocking down shots.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. Barrett for three. Rebound by the 76ers.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
George finds MP. 76ers moving the ball around. And here's Maxey outside. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
You love to see it. MP staying engaged off ball.
Toronto shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Pass to Dick. Tries the spin move. Here's Murray Boyle. That's another rebound.
And he's just eating.
And again, another assist.
And the record is his alone. What a game.
Truly a game for the ages. How lucky are we to have seen it? This guy has been terrific, passing his way into history before our very eyes.
31. That is the number now, the single game record for MP. Scott Skiles had it since 1990 with 30, but MP has established a new one.
Oubre is checked in for Paul George. And Toronto also making a switch. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Now, here's Barrett. He's got 22. Here's Dick. And the Raptors miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Here's quickly. Pass to Barrett. Here's Murray Boyle. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And here's MP for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 48.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
For three, Barrett. It's hauled in by MP.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
For the three. Again, what an avalanche.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 54 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Barrett, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Barrett's got 24 points.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
That bucket in no time at all.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. 51 seconds left in the 3rd. Takes it inside. Dick passes to Quickly. Clock at 4. Here's Murray Boyle. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
MP kicks to Maxey. Fires the 3. He got it again. Sensational.
He has tied the mark for 2nd most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up. Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just 4 seconds left to play in the 3rd. The 3 from MP. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. Welcome back, everyone, and we just saw a record-shattering performance in that last quarter of play.
A new high for the most assists in a single game has been achieved. IQ and ball handling on a different level. We're witnessing the evolution of the game.
And while this
checked in for the 76ers. MP comes in for Trendon Watford. Pass to Quickly. Back to Dick. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
They've got Edgecombe. Andre Drummond is out there with MP. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Edwards in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme.
Rebounds and blocks are usually property of the NBA's Goliaths. Steals and assists belong to the smaller, quicker guards. Even the best players often excel at 1 or 2 things. Meanwhile, MP's out here posting triple-doubles in wins. Talk about it, MP.
Honestly, all different kind of players put up triple-doubles in today's NBA, so That's not the crazy thing to me. But I didn't do this by myself. You want to credit me for what I did? You got to credit my teammates for the effort they put in. A lot went into this one, and a triple-double was just a part of the story. Maybe the most fun part, but don't get me wrong, it wasn't everything.
Thanks for your time, MP.
All righty.
Back to you, Ken.
All right, Dominic, thank